Your support makes this show possible. Please support the Playhouse and keep our doors open.
It's revolting to have a sibling because they can scare you or curse you out, take your stuff, or even hurt you. It's unfair to have a sibling because sometimes they get more things than you do. It's deadly to have a sibling because they always attack you and grab you.
It's torture to have a sibling because they'll not stop at anything to annoy you.
It sucks to have a sister because she's so stubborn and always gets what she wants. It's dramatic to have a sibling because they always get to do everything first.
It's extremely annoying to have a sibling because you never get left alone. It's horrible to have a sibling because they get on your nerves and you always have to share.
It's irritating to have a sibling because they never respect your boundaries and constantly lie and blame things on you.
It's horrific to have a sibling because there's always someone to bother you.
Wonderful?
Wonderful? It's horrible.
You could say that again. I had it all planned. First we'd go snorkeling, then swimming, then ended off at the Silver Canyon pottery class. This has ruined our entire trip.
I had a plan to go riding, rock climbing, and then end up at the haunted Avalon ghost house. But this is much more exciting.
Exciting? It's awful. I was planning to play volleyball and swim.
Instead, we're stuck in a beachfront cafe with a bunch of squabbling siblings.
First of all, they're not squabbling. Everyone's having fun. I'm sure of it. And secondly, it's a beachfront cafe on the beach in Catalina.
Yeah, but we don't get to see any part of Catalina.
What about the big plan? Big kids and little kids doing their own separate activities?
Hey, we're not that little. We're only 2 years younger than some of you, and we're a lot more mature than you are. Because we don't have adolescent scrambled brains. We don't have boyfriends. We don't worry about college, or dating, or driving. We should be the ones complaining.
Yeah, we're stuck with
You! Hey guys, I finally got some bars. Jeez, I had to go all the way over to the Silver Canyon pottery class. The reception on this island is terrible. Anyhow, I reached our mom and dad.
They said to tell you they're doing their best to get the boat fixed. In the meantime, they don't want anyone wandering around by themselves. So they put us in charge. We have to make sure that no one runs off or gets lost or hurts themselves or gets into trouble.
As soon as we're settled, I'm heading over to the haunted Avalon ghost house. I think the reception might be better over there.
So please, don't run off or hurt yourselves or get into trouble.
Since there's nowhere to go and not much to do, there's a little chance of us getting into trouble.
This is horrible.
It's not that bad. We'll do stuff here. There's plenty of things for us to do.
Like what?
We're in a cafe. We can eat.
But what can we do except eat? What about the plan? Big kids and little kids doing their own separate activities?
First of all, because our mom and dad had to go see about the boat, they weren't going to let us go off by ourselves, especially not the little kids.
We know.
And because they said they don't know when or even if the boat would be fixed.
We know.
And because they wanted to make sure they had us all in one place until the problem was solved. Safety, you know?
We know! So let's enjoy this great company.
Let's enjoy the fact that mom and dad trust us enough to leave us alone. Let's come up with ideas about what to do while we're waiting.
If we all knock our heads together, we'll come up with something.
Yeah, a big headache.
We'll have a brainstorming session.
From the looks of things, we won't even get a drizzle, except outside at the beach.
The time will fly by, you'll see.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Mom and Dad said they knew half of you guys would be super excited about this,
Yeah.
and the other half would be super bummed.
Yeah.
And they're sorry, but they'll make it up to us somehow. Gotta go. I'll let you guys know when I hear from our Mom and Dad again. Isn't this fun? bald eagles. I was planning to go see the yellow submarine. If I'd had known we would be stuck here with the big kids, I would have stayed home and watched Storage Wars. That would have been much more interesting. What do you do with big kids anyway? Well, I tease my older sister about her boyfriend. It's great. She can't tease me back because I don't have one. What's so great about being a big kid anyhow? I know. We get away with a lot more than they do. No matter what happens, if you fall or break something or get hurt, and even if you're at the opposite end of the house, your dad will yell at your older sister, "What did you do?" They have to stop doing their homework to help us with ours. They have to take us with them to the mall, to the movies. If you have a nightmare, Mom will come and cuddle with you. But if you're older, you'd be too embarrassed to ask. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I feel like we're babysitting them. You are so right. They're always distracted by texting and IMing and dating and all that stuff. We're the ones with the clear heads and practical brains. We're the babysitters. So should we ask Mom for a salary? Good idea.
What's news for Mom or Dad?
Well, I had to go searching everywhere to find a place with good reception. I went past the bald eagles, the yellow submarine, the Navy SEAL camp, the wilderness tour, and I finally found it in the botanical garden. That place is really cool. I wish you guys could see it. Anyway, they said it would be a bit longer than they thought, so we're supposed to give everyone a pep talk and then things would be fine.
I was up to that anyhow. But from the looks of things, we are not going to be able to keep everyone happy. Yes, we will. Just watch. Hey, everyone! It won't be too much longer. Just sit tight and enjoy each other's company. Now, I'm sure we could all use a good hearty lunch, so we'll be fortified for the excitement that's yet to come. What do you say? Right. Let's eat!
What do you do when you have the entire day ahead of you and no place to go? They made us leave our cell phones on the boat so we would have a more natural experience, so we can't even call anyone. All week I was thinking about the tide pools. All month I was dreaming of swimming in the ocean. All year I was thinking about the botanical gardens. All year, we only planned this trip in April. Whatever, I'm upset, no activities, no phones, no TV. Maybe we can tell stories. You mean gossip? Cool. No, I mean tell stories like people used to do. Why would they tell stories when they could watch TV? Duh, because there was no television back then. Oh, you're talking the Dark Ages. Very funny. Maybe we can do something productive, like pick up litter on the beach. We're not supposed to leave the cafe. Maybe we can play guessing games. That's no fun. I always win. Maybe we can make a plan for when we get back to school. Who wants to think about school? It's summer. Now I'm just being contrary. What do you mean? I mean, there's tons of stuff we can do, but you're complaining about the stuff that we can't do. You're right. You're absolutely right.
See, food is the best solution to any problem.
Then the food everyone had must have been terrible because I don't see a lot of happiness going on.
I thought everyone was getting along splendidly. Not really. I think we've destroyed at least 5 family bonds today. They may never be the same. You're just a sourpuss. It takes time for everyone to relax and make the most of the situation. It's been 4 hours. How much time does it take? So what did Mom and Dad say this time?
They say it won't be long, just another few hours. I found this awesome restaurant on the other side of the island. I was so hungry after walking all that way to find more good reception for my phone. I decided I might get you guys something in a doggy bag. But on the way back, I got hungry again, so I ate it.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Are you okay?
Well, I was just looking forward to,
The snorkeling, the biking, the swimming, we know.
but also something else. I was looking for some alone time with myself, out the little kids.
I know the feeling.
Sometimes I feel like I'm the babysitter. I'm not a little kid, but no one recognizes it.
Yeah, I know. And it's like you want to do your own thing.
You want to make your own decisions.
Sometimes I worry that I'm not ready for things like that.
You worry? You're the cheerfulest person I know.
That's not a word.
It is now.
Sometimes I wish I could just stay a little kid for a little longer. Growing up has big responsibilities.
And I can't wait.
I am so there.
Exactly. You two are always so sure of yourselves. Me, I worry about everything. Like college, getting a job, what career path to follow.
Whoa, career path? You already sound like an adult. You'll be fine.
Okay, maybe a good part about becoming an adult is being able to have more responsibilities.
Exactly. I'm ready for new responsibilities.
Great, but responsibilities aren't just the fun things. Right now we're in the middle of a disaster. Are we responsible enough to put our own feelings aside just to fix it?
You have the cleverest way of turning things upside down.
And of course, you're right.
It's not so bad hanging out with kids from different ages. Back at home, I never want to hang out with my little sisters.
Yeah, but the young kids count on us
To be good examples,
to protect them.
to sometimes even take the blame for them.
They depend on us because we're older.
It's nice to be counted on.
It's good practice to become a teacher.
Or a parent.
Let's not get carried away.
When you come right down to it, it's pretty cool having a sibling.
I agree, but if you tell anyone I ever said that, I'll never speak to you guys again.
Not in a million years.
If anyone thought we liked our siblings, we'd never live it down.
Hey guys, listen up!
We just got the word from Mom and Dad. They're sending a new boat. It'll be here in about 30 minutes, and then we can all go home.
But there's so much we want to do here. I want to see the bald eagles. I wanted to see the old submarine.
I wanted to go to the haunted Avalon ghost house.
I wanted to go to the Silver Canyon pottery class.
I wanted to play beach volleyball.
I wanted to go to the botanical gardens. I wanted to go swim in the ocean with all the sea lions. Oh, I went to all those places while trying to find more bars.
Bars?
For my phone.
Right.
We better hurry. We don't have much time. We need to get to the boat. Not to get to the boat, to have fun with each other. Good idea. Yeah, we've been thinking. It's not so bad having a sibling after all. It's actually very, very good. Siblings are a very important part of your life, especially when they're also your best friend.
Yeah, because who would want to spend a time groaning and moaning and not a fabulous time sharing and caring?
Can you maybe tell you guys' mom to hold off on the boat? I mean, it's only 6 o'clock.
It's dinner time!
When was that?
No, as in we have 2 more hours before we're supposed to be back.
That's a lot of time to hang out.
Big kids and little kids together.
Cool!
It's amazing to have a sibling because you are never alone. It's wonderful to have a sibling because you always have someone to play with. I love my brother because he's so imaginative.
It's super to have a sibling because you always have someone to annoy when you have nothing better to do.
It's okay to have a sibling because they can be very supportive. Sometimes.
It's fun to have a sibling because you always have someone to hang out with.
It's terrific to have a sibling because they can help you with your homework and they can reach the top shelf. It's outstanding to have a sibling because you're never alone.
It's fantastical to have a sibling because you have a built-in best friend.
It's great to have a sibling because you can learn to grow and get better from their mistakes and experiences.
It's incredible to have a sibling because you always have someone with whom you can share your experiences. You see, I told you this would be great.
Let's start a new movement.
Siblings of all ages having fun together.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started!
Get it started. Starting today. Get it started. Let nothing get in your way. You can watch as the world goes by. Nothing happens if you don't try. Wait forever for
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Francesca. Happy birthday to